friends, Cedric, Cyrus, and Vivian. These friends searched together to unravel the secrets of their world in pursuit of eternal life. They found hidden knowledge about other magical worlds which could be accessed by means of gateways. And so they sought to build a gateway to this land they learned of. The gateway took 800 years to construct. They only survived that long by means of drawing power from other worlds. Once the gateways were complete, they put their strength together and went through. Here they found the three kings in an immortal battle, and that is where these three friends parted ways. Cyrus followed King Anata, who trained him to control death through force and gave him the power of necromancy. Now Cyrus is an immortal gatekeeper. He uses his powers to enlist those he vanquishes to the ranks of Anatek's mighty army. Cedric followed Analam, who trained him to control death by joining himself with nature. Here he was given the power of evocation. Now Cedric is an immortal, warping the world around him to serve in Analam's great army. Vivian followed Mintaka, who trained her to overcome death through knowledge. Mintaka made her a powerful high priestess among his people and gave her the power of the divine. She now raises a powerful army for Mintaka by shining a light in the darkness of the troubled worlds. Now, hundreds of years later, these three friends are reunited upon the Elysian fields. This time, however, is no friendly meeting. This time, they meet on the field of battle. Their long companionship, faint memories lost within the eternal war of the three kings. The Egyptians brought back stories from the fields of Ora. The Vikings have tales of the great heroes remembered in the halls of Valhalla. Many now call these worlds heaven and hell. The Romans called it Elysium, but no matter what you call it, there is only one constant: war.
And that's Arcu. How's it going, you freaky geeking weirdos?
Freaking geeking weirdos.
Yeah, freaking geeky weirdos. How's it going? Welcome to Random Bits of Randomness. Yeah, that is the Gatekeepers, and let me get this all set up. Okay, so we are going to be designing stuff.
Let's design the things.
You should scoot closer so they can hear you better.
Fine.
This is Debris, the
Hi.
amazing voice lady, and she's the voice that you just heard in the last thing.
Yep. If you could all tell that was me, I'm pretty sure most of our fans are like, that's Devery.
But
Recognize that voice.
That's her. Yep. Anyways, so it's cool stuff though.
Yes.
And while she's scooting closer, I'm gonna decide what shape I'm gonna do as a cone. But I'm gonna
You're gonna do a what?
a cone, but it's only gonna have 6. You have a hexagon cone. But I'm gonna be designing terrains. So that is cool. But we're also going to be talking about the Gatekeepers, which is not a new game I'm working on, but a game I'm reworking on. And yeah, so we've got 3 people watching. Not a lot yet, but we'll kind of get into this now. Oh no, I didn't realize that.
What'd you do?
Sorry guys. What I did was I didn't have this shrinked to the right size, so you guys are only seeing the corner and aren't actually seeing me setting up stuff up. So again, professional YouTuber Isaac here. There we go. Not sure why you guys watch me, but
Now we got 4 people.
yay! Hey, new person.
I don't know if it's me though.
Oh yeah, it probably is you actually. Never mind. New person's my wife because she's now reading comments.
Yes. If there be comments to be had.
Anyways, yeah. So the Gatekeepers. Little backstory is I bought this game a long time ago called not called Hasbro, called Heroescape, and it's a game that used to be owned by Hasbro, but they discontinued it in 2009 or 2010. I loved the game, and I was kind of not happy that they discontinued it. But when they were acquired by Wizards of the Coast, or acquired Wizards of the Coast, they kind of changed HeroScape and started trying to mix it with D&D, and it didn't work as good. And then through a few other funky financial decisions, they ended up just not making enough profit on the game for it to be worth it, and they discontinued it. Later, they tried restarting it with the same rules but a different name called Magic the Gathering Arena of the Planeswalker. Again, trying to merge it with a different IP, and it didn't work. But there's still a huge HeroScape community online right now. So, that's a little bit about it. And not just online, they actually hold tournaments in person, serious tournaments, and there's
prizes and things.
Yeah, there's prizes and things, and there's a lot of community content within the game. It's thriving, even though it's kind of dying, because it's not being supported, it's still thriving. Anyways, I ended up buying the name HeroScape and was going to make games, expansions for HeroScape that weren't official expansions, but they were official because I owned it. And it was going to be a new game called HeroScape with the same rules. I actually got a lawyer involved because I got the trademark, and got everything working. There was a few things I would have to change to make it so it was all legal, but we got it worked out so it was going to be legal. And so then once I got that all figured out, I got a hold of Hasbro, and I was like, hey, Hasbro, so I've got the HeroScape thing. Can I just buy the rights to use all of your content? Because what it was going to be is I was going to have to basically not reference any of the old stuff within my game. I can make it entirely compatible, but I wasn't going to be able to reference any of the old stuff. So that's what I was going to do to get around it, but I would love to be able to reference it. So I was trying to buy the rights to the stuff that they had stopped selling 7 years before that, and they let the trademark go. I figured they'd be willing to sell it to me. But they gave me the runaround. I kept saying, we'll get back to you, we'll get back to you, we'll get back to you, and never actually got back to me. Until finally, they basically gave me the message hey, yeah, so you do this, we're going to sue you. And I spoke with my lawyer, and he said, well, they're not going to win a lawsuit. I was like, okay, well, then do I have to worry? And he was like, yes, because you're not able to afford a lawsuit against Hasbro, because Hasbro has money.
Yeah.
And
you can't compete against the Hasbro.
I had some money, but I did not have Hasbro money.
No.
So then that's when I don't actually like how that's going. That's when the Gatekeepers ended up getting made. And the Gatekeepers is my version of it. And I was not going to call it HeroScape, and that was going to get rid of any kind of real leg they could stand on. And I was also going to change a few of the rules, basically like a HeroScape 2.0. But I was going to have on the back of the cards a simplified version that would be entirely compatible with HeroScape. So that was plan number 2. Unfortunately, we ended up having a thing called Hurricane Harvey, and that threw all of plan number 2 out the window because we ended up deciding to worry about trying to survive. And where we were working, everything just kind of got thrown out the window. And
yeah, we were living in Houston at the time, if y'all are unaware.
And we ended up moving to Utah. Now we're back to Houston. But yeah, through all that, we were just kind of really busy. And so this game took a back burner, and I haven't touched it a whole lot since. I wanted to touch it, but I've just been really busy with life, and finally I'm at a position where I feel comfortable picking it up again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm also working on another game many of you know about called Smell. And Smell is doing amazing, but the problem with Smell is I don't know how to code, and it's a computer game. And it's hard to make a computer game you don't know how to code. So I've got someone who's coding for me, but the person who's coding for me has someone he's dating. He's going to school. He's working a job full-time. He's going to school full-time. He's making his own game on top of that. So Smell gets updated once every month if we're lucky, but probably once every couple months.
Updated.
It is getting updated, and we are moving forward, and I've made all the lore I can, and I've basically done all the level design I can. I'm just waiting for updates to be done. And because I don't know coding, I can't really speed it along. And nothing against our, coder because he's really good at it and he's doing amazing, but it's just obviously,
a little hard.
He's got life. For some reason, people have lives. I don't know why. Anyways, so I am thinking of I really like world building. I like game design and stuff like that. And this is a game that's I actually paid for all this art and made a ton of stuff for it, and did tons of playtesting, and it was going amazing. But then unfortunately, like I said, everything happened, and since then Hasbro's contacted me a couple times. Well, I don't know if it's been Hasbro. I've been contacted by people saying, hey, we want to buy HeroScape from you. And the name HeroScape and whatever. I'm like, okay, well, let's talk to you. And I wanted to figure out who it was. Because basically, if it was Hasbro, I'd be okay with selling it. But I would want to sell it with the fact that they're going to be using it and starting HeroScape again. Because I'd love that. But I don't want to sell it to them and then it just sit on the shelf and never be touched again. And as soon as I asked questions about where they were from, they'd give me an answer. And then as soon as I would start trying to verify it, they would stop talking to me. And I got the feeling that a lot of these people were from Hasbro. And that is what was going on. But I might have been paranoid, except for the fact that recently Hasbro actually did end up trying to contact me. And they did try to buy it, but it was for, I don't know how much, because I asked them how much they want to buy it for, and they never gave me an answer. And then they just stopped talking to me again. Same thing the other people were doing as soon as I would start asking questions. I don't know what Hasbro's deal is, but as soon as I start asking questions, they just stop talking. Anyways, moving on with that, there's a group called HeroScapers, HeroScapers.com. It's the HeroScape community that is around still, and I started talking to one of the people there, and he wanted to buy it for the community, and I was like, okay, I'm willing to sell it to you, and I was selling it for way less than I was expecting to sell it for to Hasbro, because, and even less than like other offers I had, because I wanted to stay in the community, and I was okay with, taking a little bit of loss on it, because I like the community, they've been awesome to me. And so we are currently going through the process of selling the name to them. I can still make Gatekeepers, because I've changed the name and I've changed enough rules that it's nowhere near the same. But I'm just saying I'm a lot. Anyways, I'm selling that to them, and then all of a sudden Hasbro registers the trademark. Now, I talked with my lawyer, and he says that there's no way Hasbro's going to get it. They're going to get denied in court, but he thinks they're going to try to sue me over it and claim losses, which is ridiculous because, again, they haven't been developing the game. It wasn't in development for 7 years, and they had publicly stated that they have no intention to pursue the game anymore.
But it's kind of scary, though, because if they try and sue us, we have anything to back anything up.
Yep, and so that's the thing. It's the same situation as before, where we don't have the money to take on Hasbro, and I'm not asking for money. Whatever. I'm hoping we can sell it to HeroScapers. If Hasbro ends up forcing it, then I'm gonna give them bad press for the rest of my life. But it's not the end of the world. It's not like I need the money. It sucks, but whatever it is. It is what it is.
It's just kind of douchey of them to be.
Yeah, it's douchey of them, especially when I have asked them, how much would you want it for, and they won't answer. So anyways, that's where we are with Hasbro. And I had somewhere I was going with that, but I just lost my train of thought. So that's great to do in the middle of a live stream. Anyways, so I want to get back to designing this game again. And I just wanted to give you guys some backstory as to what's been going on with it, because most people here don't know, unless you're from HeroScapers.com, in which case you probably know a little bit, but I haven't even given them a lot of details. I plan on updating them a little bit more as time goes on. But currently, I am waiting. Let me see if there's any questions regarding any of this. Nope. Okay. 2 watching right now. I think it's just you and me here. Anyways, so if anyone watches this in archive land, I really want to build this game. I think it's going to be amazing, but obviously I don't want to make people upset who are expecting smell stuff, so I just wanted to explain why I am doing this, even though I'm still working on smell. I'm working on both. A lot of game designers will actually work on multiple games at once, so that's not unheard of. And yeah, basically that's all I've got with it. I don't know. You have anything you wanted to point out there? Basically, I'm just working on this game and wanted to let you know what I'm doing. This is a terrain piece. It's going to be, in fact, let me show you guys some HeroScape maps so you can kind of get an idea of what this game is.
It's basically a super nerd game. Isaac, when we first started dating, he showed me all this. There's so much terrain and add-ons and just all the things.
Yeah, so it's like
a lot.
Legos. The terrain is actually modular, so you play different games every time.
Ben's here.
Hey, Ben, how's it going?
But this game was the bane of my existence when we were first married, because he would go over to his cousin's house and be there until frickin' 4 o'clock in the morning playing.
Yeah, it's
I was
long
not
games.
a fan of that as a wife.
So, like, look at that.
Wife, anyway.
Images right there. That's HeroScape. Those are all different maps you can play on. You have... The premise is you got people being pulled from different worlds at different times. You have futuristic people with... Behind people with aliens, with everything. All on the same battlefield. It's really epic conflicts. Really cool, but also kind of
Ben says
crazy.
Quite well, just busy. It's a great game.
It is a very great game. I love the game, but... Anyways, so that's that. Let's have this go up 0.1. No. Oh, it went at 1. Okay. Grab. Extrude 0.1. Negative. There we go. Okay. So...
What are we designing again?
I'm gonna make a new terrain type, so it doesn't... It might connect with HeroScape. I don't know. I'm thinking it's gonna just connect to its own thing. And then... Hopefully HeroScape can...
Does the things.
Connect, sorry, I'm a little distracted because I'm trying to do some math in my head. But it's gonna basically be terrain that people can print. And that's that's where I'm going with this. So, the Gatekeepers... It's going to cost about $50,000 to produce. It is expensive. So, that's where I got my 3D printer, and that's where I'm going with this, is we're going to be able to start 3D printing pieces, and I'm going to be able to put stuff online. So if anyone wants to actually get this game and they have a 3D printer, it's still in beta right now, but I'll be updating it, and I can update it at my own pace, and you guys will be able to just print the components for it if you're interested. So if anyone's interested, that's great. Let me know, and we will... get you the stuff. I'm probably gonna throw it up on Thingiverse or something. I'm not sure. I might just throw it up on my Discord and have files there. I'm not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it, but if you are interested, then that is where you want to go. Shift Z 0.1 negative. No 1.1 negative. 1.2. Yeah, that looks good. 1.2. Okay. So all of them out 1 and scaled 1, or all of them out 0.1 and scaled 1.2. Anyways, yeah, so if you guys have any questions on that, let me know. This is going to be a pretty quick stream because I am just wanted to kind of get information out there. And then I'm sorry I've been doing so much Blender lately because I don't know if a lot of you guys like it or not. If you guys like the Blender content, let me know. But I plan on doing more VR videos and then Blender at night more. So it'd be kind of bonus videos instead of the whole day's video. But we're also kind of busy. So it's just all what we have time, whatever we have time for. What has been said? Has he said anything else?
No. Just basically just been quite well, just busy, and it's a great game.
Okay. You have anything else you want to say about it? Anything I'm not thinking of?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm just kind of tired. That's all I know is I'm really kind of sleepy.
You're tired? Why are you tired?
I worked a long day. Sheepies.
Okay, so these will then lock into the next thing I'm about to design, which is these, and this will scale, or not scale, extrude 0.12, so a little
Ben says,
bit
well, the
further.
patent for the hex design, if I recall correctly, has expired.
Yeah, the patent. So yeah, everything is expired. Legally, they can't do anything to me.
But they can keep you locked up in court and
Yeah.
get your faces.
Yeah,
Which terrifies me.
that's the biggest thing is that we were just basically threatened 1.3 that they will just fight us till the end of the earth if we try to do anything. Which is frustrating because they're not using it. Oh. 1.1. They're not using it, so it's frustrating. If they were using it, I'd totally understand, but they're not touching it. They've not touched it for 7 years, and I wouldn't be using the... Well, and also I'm not even using their stuff, but... Oh, 1.4.
He says the interlocking mechanism, that is.
Yeah. Scale shift Z. Extrude. 1. There you go. 0.1. 2. Scale shift Z. 0.1. No. 1.4. Sorry guys, this part's probably boring. I just can't lose these numbers, and they're only in my head because I'm not writing anything down, which is probably not good. Shift Z 1.1. Okay. But I've only got a few more of these to do, and then I'm done with this part. Extrude 1.4, or no, 0.14. Scale shift Z 1.4. Scale shift Z 1.1. 2 more to do. But yeah, if you guys want to talk, we can talk about anything. That's all I had on this. So if you guys want to talk about smell, if you want to talk about the channel, if you want to talk about life, what you guys are doing for Easter.
I think it might just be you, me, and Ben.
I think it is.
We'll probably be dyeing eggs for Easter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought? That's a brand new idea, guys. I don't
and
think.
get this.
Yeah.
We'll hide them under things.
Oh my gosh, you are a revolutionary.
I know, I'm so amazing.
And I've got a question. What if we don't find them? Are they just gonna go rotten and stink?
I mean, one of us will at least know where they're at. I mean, if we are that bad that we lose it and it starts stinking up the house, then I think we deserve to have our house be stinky because we're stupid.
What if we both hide different ones though? We don't know which ones the other person finds.
I don't know.
So why do we do eggs for Easter?
Because a drunk guy made it up.
Sounds about right. Okay, there we go. Now I just need to get rid of these little pesky top pieces. In fact, got all those lines done. Let's select faces. See? Okay, this might not work. So let's try this and see if this works. If it does, this is awesome. If it doesn't, then I just wasted a second. Faces.
Ben says, how could you hide the eggs? Those poor eggs.
Ew. Why did I delete that? Delete?
I don't know, Ben's being weird.
Faces. There we go.
I don't know why,
Nope.
but all of a sudden the pugs are coming.
Oh, it's got that face. Okay. The pugs are here?
Yeah. Well, no. So someone news popped in. YS Books. New to the chat. I'm using Bunta to create my animated series.
Oh, yeah?
Please stop by to see any tips or tricks.
Well, yeah, I'll stop by potentially. I am not great at Blender, but I try to pretend to be. Definitely go to his place to see any tips or tricks. Come to my
It's a girl.
her place. Come to my place to see someone screw up Blender. But if you want to see someone good at Blender, go. There's millions of good YouTubers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Bonely? He's usually here during our Blender escapades.
Bowley's having a nap.
Oh. Okay. I feel... Wait. Must have not deleted that face. Delete the face!
Ben says hello to the new person.
Yep, hello. Okay, there we are. And now let's work on locking it to the piece below it.
And the person says hi back to Ben.
Hi. Hi. Yeah, that's gonna be ugly if I do it like that. Let's not do that. What do you think? Let's get a hexagon and boolean in it. That's gonna be the best way, I think, to do this. So let's go mesh, cylinder, so grab. I scaled this up though, so is it gonna fit right? Might actually. Okay, maybe it must be coming to the exact same size. Interesting. To 7. There we go. How long you been doing Blender? What's your name?
YS Books.
YS Books. How long you been doing Blender?
Just shows two people. I'm wondering if it's just us again. I'm not sure.
I think it is just us again. She probably left.
They all disappeared. YS Books came into the chat, and it was all a secret plot to murder Ben. Ben is not Ben. Oh, never mind. They say 5 years. They're probably like, excuse me, I had murdered nobody.
5 years? Cool, cool. I just got into it, let me think. It was when I got my first 3D printer, which was it 1 year after Indy was born, or the same day, or the year he was born?
What was it?
We got the first 3D printer. Is it
I
around?
don't know. That was a long time ago.
So I've been into it about 7 years, but I took about a 4-year break, 4 or 5 year, maybe a 5-year break. So
Probably 4, maybe 7.
I don't have as much experience as I would like. Yeah. Let's do that there. And then grab Z. Okay, right there. And then tab, you do Boolean. Where's the Boolean tool? No. Modifier, there we go. I was having issues. My brain was not functioning. Union, or no, difference from cylinder. Okay. Apply. Z, that cut it? Yes, that did. Sweet. Okay. And let's take this and scale it down a bit. Just along the z-axis though. Okay. And I want this to be slightly smaller, so if I can actually scale this, let me see, that's there. Yeah, if I just scale this down so it's inside of there perfectly, like within there, that'd be awesome. Because then I won't have to worry about it hitting those either. right there. Let's get closer than that. Let's get right on that edge. There's probably an easier and a better way to do this than what I'm doing. Okay. 1. Let's now bring it down here. Okay, bring you flush. I actually want this to be the same height though, so I'm gonna bring you flush here. And then I'm gonna edit this and select all of my top faces. Actually, I'll just select everything like this. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, selecting all my top faces. Make sure I don't have any bad geometry selected. Nope, looks like I'm good. Okay. Z, lower it about to there. That looks good. Then we're gonna boolean this again, but instead of difference, we're gonna do a union with this. Apply. Okay. There we go. Now, theoretically, that should stack on top of that, and these pieces should all connect good. Now, let's do a new one. Okay. New cylinder. Cursor to selection. Cursor to, there we go. Now I need to just get rid of a lot of stuff so that I can print tons of these and they don't take up very much material, and then I'll get a special top I can put on top to make the top look nice, but it won't make everything else look like crap. Theoretically. Come on. Which way? There you go. That's upside down. I just don't want this to be poking through it all. And I need it smaller than that. And it is smaller than that. It's got that which will sit on it. Sweet. Okay. Okay. That's there. And now another boolean. Difference with this. Apply. Sweet. What do you think of it so far, Debbie?
I think it's beautiful, my love. You're so amazing.
I know, it's so fabulous. Okay. And then, again, I need less structure. So let's get rid of a lot of need for supports by editing this. And let's get this all sliced up again. Oh, lame. I can't just go in the middle of that. Okay. Let's do it like this. This will work, yeah. Nope. Middle here. Why? Wait. That is, okay, cut. Okay, that is right. For some reason I was going back and forth. There we go. Sweet, I am doing the exact middle. That's what I wanted. It's like slices of pizza, Devery.
So beautiful, my love. And who doesn't love pizza?
We all love pizza. Okay, then let's go in the middle here. Actually, can I do Control R? Okay, that'll work, I guess. R. Just doing this to mark distances. And then I'm gonna cut from this one to this one to, oh wait, that's not what I want to do. Okay, this is the middle one. I'm going to cut from this one to the middle of this, to there, to the middle of that one. No. Don't want to do that either. How am I going to do this? Control R. Oh, okay, there we go. I can't do that there. I thought it wasn't going to let me. Sweet. Looks all pretty. There we go. Now I've got that. Now I'm going to do my slice and dicing.
Oh, sorry. I've been failing. Eggman says, hi, I'm here.
Hey, Eggman, how's it going?
Eggman.
Hey, Eggman, skip to the beginning and watch the little intro thingy
Watch
I
the
did.
intro.
And then we can discuss. I'm making Gatekeepers. You can jump back to where we are after you watch that. That will give you an idea, and then you ask any questions you have about it. I'll answer them.
So Ben wrote, those poor lacrosse intolerant people likely don't like pizza, and then he corrected it to lactose. I really want to know these people who are
Lacrosse intolerant. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I'm gonna select faces. You're deleted.
Yeah, can you imagine like freaking like somebody running by with like one of those little lacrosse throwing sticks and whatever, just running down a field, and someone going, I need a poop. I just saw that. I need a poop now.
I'm lacrosse intolerant.
I'm lacrosse intolerant.
Shifty. Grab Z.
Lego says, hey, some people just can't stand lacrosse. It's not their fault. I mean, I guess. Are they eating the lacrosse players? We got some Jeffrey Dahmer stuff going on here.
Don't judge.
I want to judge people that are eating other people. I'm sorry.
Hey, if they want to eat other people, that's their prerogative. You guys see the new amazing Spider-Man commercial trailer?
That was the lamest commercial ever.
Trailer, but yeah.
They didn't even try. They're just like, that's got some pretty pictures on a whiteboard.
Actually, I found out there was a little bit more to it than that, because like there were leaks and stuff, and they had all of those people leaking out potential titles for a couple days, and then they like, haha, it's actually this kind of thing.
So Ben says it's a serious ailment. I bet it is, Ben.
Eating people is a serious ailment?
According to Ben, it is.
Do you suffer from this ailment, Ben? Guys, I'm super cereal.
It could also just be his girlfriend. She's lacrosse intolerant. That's why he's getting like so up in arms about it.
Could be. I'm pretty much sports intolerant, so I don't have a lot of room to talk. Oh, also, we're going to put that intro as its own little video, I think, because I really like how it came out.
It was super cool. And I'm sorry, you guys, for my rendition. Isaac read that to me, and then I read it, like, maybe once or twice, and then just did the whole thing, and Isaac didn't tell me how to say all the words.
I told you how to say the words.
Not all of them. The ones near the end, I had no idea.
Sorry. I thought that you spoke the English, so you were good.
That's not all English. Anyway, Ben says being lacrosse.
Lacrosse?
I can't even talk. Oh my gosh.
Wait, did I really not select
Lacrosse
those?
intolerant. It's like being boss-eyed. What? Boss-eyed? What does that even mean, Ben?
I don't know what boss-eyed is.
I don't either. I hope I didn't lose Eggman. I didn't notice his comment for a while, and he hasn't come back from that video yet.
I'm hoping he's watching the video.
Hopefully. He's watching the intro.
Yep. Probably is, right?
Okay.
But it was not a short intro, so he could easily be watching that still.
Okay. Anyway, Eggman. Oh, Awkward's here too.
Hey, Awkward, how's it going?
Awkward.
Awkward, I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Eggman. Go watch the first 2 minutes of this. Well, skip the first 2 minutes because it's just the little boom thingy, like the whatever.
The waiting screen.
Anyways, skip that and then watch the first 2 minutes and let me know what you think.
Anyway, so Eggman says, "Okay, I'm back. Who did that art? Because it's cool."
That is Raphael Baldwin, and I actually I commissioned him to do that art.
I think he's Australian or something, right?
South American.
South America. Oh yeah, you're right.
No, I can't undo far enough. Dang it. I need to save this.
no.
Okay. Well then.
Anyway, Awkward said, "Okay, can someone explain to me what Gatekeepers is since I'm late?"
Yeah, so watch that first little thing. That will give you a little idea, and then I will explain to you. Tell me when you watched it, though, because...
Okay, he says, "Okay, I'll be back."
Okay.
Anyway, Ben says, "It's the British way of saying cross-eyed." What?
Gatekeepers is the British way of saying cross-eyed?
No, boss-eyed. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but when a British person says cross-eyed, it doesn't sound like boss-eyed. It doesn't even sound close, Ben. Get it together.
I'm realizing I didn't want to delete these faces, so I'm just going to have to it's too far back for me to undo, so... But, while I'm doing this, let's save this and start this and be like, this will be called... the Gatekeepers base tile. Okay. F. If.
I love also that, like, Awkward, we've told them for a while, "Hey, Awkward, check out these art things that we're supposed to get. Hey, Awkward, check this out.
No,
Hey, Awkward, are you able to see us?" "Yeah, I can see it." Has no questions until we finally do the video, and he goes, "Oh, is this a thing? Okay."
No, I haven't been answering questions exactly, but I've
Well,
not.
he hasn't asked any either.
Yeah, I've not been asked really any either, but I think they were just figuring I was gonna talk about it when the countdown was over.
I guess so. I guess so. So how close are you on this, my love?
Pretty close actually.
Pretty close? Okay.
There we go. Now let's do this. What I was doing before, now I can actually do it. There's you.
Hey, Ben says, following the Cambridge Dictionary, boss-eyed, adjective, UK slang, cross-eyed. I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Brits have problems.
Well, I was gonna go ahead and say, Ben, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not British.
Speaking of Ben and British, by the way, whenever anybody ever whips out their ID to buy alcohol at work and it has your birthday on it, I always go, "That's Harry Potter's birthday." And they go, "Yes, it is." And I say, "That's my brother-in-law's birthday. He tells us about it every year."
He doesn't tell us about it every year.
When we live there, he does. Or at least you said that he did.
No, I told you. I told you about it like every year.
Whatever.
Every year, I'd be like, yeah, my brother's birthday is Harry Potter's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
It's Xiao Hua.
Mm-hmm.
Let's actually bring all of these in just a little bit. Shoot.
back. He says, "Okay, I'm still a little confused. What is it?"
Okay,
At least
so
I have some context to what your art has been on the Discord.
yes, so the Gatekeepers. It is a game I started making forever ago. If you wanna, like, I explained the whole thing at the beginning of this, and it's a really long story, but I'll give you the brief rundown. Basically, I bought the name HeroScape. Hasbro used to make the game. They stopped making it a while ago, and oh, I don't want to extra that. They discontinued it in 2010. I bought it in 2017 and was trying to negotiate with them to get the rights to the game. They didn't do it, so I started changing the name to the Gatekeepers. My lawyer said I could use HeroScape, but I wouldn't win, or I'd win the court battle when they tried to sue me, but I didn't have enough money to fight Hasbro because they are a rich company. So I made Gatekeepers, trying to keep it alive. There's a huge online community around HeroScape and stuff still around, but because of a hurricane, I ended up having to stop working on it for a while, and I feel like I'm just rambling. So I want to work on it again. It's not going to take me from Smell. Smell's going to be my number one priority still, but unfortunately, because of life, because I'm not the only, because I don't know how to code, I can't always be working on Smell, and our coder is amazing, and he's here in the chat, it's Flindigo, but he's also got a life, so he's not always able to work on Smell. So I want to keep this game going. I've got a lot of it done, and now I'm going to be making the files, so anyone's able to 3D print and play and test the game, and I'm going to just be putting them up for people as I'm making it. But it's a board game. It's just a passion project I've had for a long time, and yeah. Does that make any sense? Did I just ramble too much?
Rambles. And also, Hasbro tried to refile the name.
Yeah, so I'm in a few disputes with Hasbro right now because they're trying to get it back. And this is the IP I told you I sold forever ago. I tried selling it, but it's been taking forever to go through everything because of COVID. So the process is taking longer, and now Hasbro's trying to claim it while we're trying to, in the middle of selling it to someone else. So yeah.
Yeah, Hasbro is a bunch of weenies. Anyway,
this
Ben says yes, but Jeffrey often makes it sound like I'm British, and Isaac says that not I. Not I. Isaac, apparently you often walk around saying, "Not I." Now I said the Little Red Isaac.
Trying to think of how best to do this. If any of you Blender aficionados know, I just need to bring it in. I want to bring it in along this line. And that one along that line, though. Shift. And I used to be able to, like, shift in. But my hotkeys aren't working, and I don't know what I'm doing. And I can't just scale it. Okay, what if I do this? I'll 7 L grab Y. That's why, yep, 0.1. That's a lot. Let's go 0.05. Okay. I'll rotate. What's 360 divided by 6?
Things.
Calculator. 360 divided by 6. Does that answer your question? 60. Okay. Does that answer your question, Awkward? Rotate 60. That's not it. Rotate 60. No. Rotate 60. There we go. Grab. I explained it better, I feel like, earlier, and maybe I should just explain
you're
the
able
whole
to
thing
go
again.
more in depth.
Yeah. I'll grab Y. Anyways, so I'm answering any questions. If you have any questions about it, let me know. It's not like Smell where the fun in this one is just purely the game and whatnot. The lore is kind of more secondary, so it's not like Smell where the lore is a lot of the game. So I've got no problem answering any questions. I'm messing up on this. Let's undo all these. undo a bit. Let's restart this, because, yeah, this is not going right. Okay. Oh, the problem is I changed the center of origin when I just shrink it in, because it's... Oh, so I can't just do that. Oh, okay. Grab y.05. L. Grab 0.05. Grab. No, that's not gonna work. Oh, here, let's just do this. Let's just slice them. Why don't I think of that? That's easy, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so grab Z, let's take these up here. We're gonna slice them up a little bit. Then,
Oh no.
what's that?
My phone died.
Oh, your phone did? Where's mine?
I don't know.
My phone's charging in the other room. I'll hurry and pull up the comments here if you want to go check that out. And let's see. Nope, same comments. Sorry guys, kind of boring. I don't know. Oh, and the other thing I was saying is I'm not gonna keep doing design during my normal streams. I'm gonna start trying to do it as just night streams. So if people want to watch the cam, it's gonna be like middle of the night. And I'm gonna try to just do games during the day or other stuff that I had, like my older type content during the day. So that way, people who aren't interested in this kind of stuff aren't gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, just get on with it." Actually, it's gonna be easier if I just delete all of these faces and extrude that again. So let's Z, wireframe, box. Select all those. No.
You are, husband.
Select all those. There you go. Delete. Vertices. Okay.
Let's see if I can go grab that extension cord.
Okay. I'm gonna pull up the comments on my phone because my wife's phone died. Okay. But basically it's just me liking to design stuff. And I'm just repeating stuff, so I will shut up now. So how is work? Awkward?
I thought you were asking me. I was like, well, but no.
You can tell me. I've already asked you how your work was, but how was your work, Debbie?
It was good. They let me off early today. I was super excited because I am tired.
And we didn't have enough milk.
And we did not have milk.
Which is not good when you have a baby.
No, they kind of require like nourishment and sleep.
You're supposed to feed your babies?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's kind of silly. I prefer the older way that we used to do it, where she was just kind of hooked up inside of me, and I didn't have to think about it. And she came with me everywhere. It was like built-in babysitting. It was wonderful.
Yeah. Why can't they just stay there forever.
In here.
There you go. Okay, now let's select you. Boolean again. Difference from. Yes, difference from this. Apply. Sweet. Okay. And now, so this right here, guys, if you're wondering, is going.
A snowflake.
It's a snowflake, yay! You know, it stacks on other ones of itself, and basically it is. I'm just trying to make it as thin as I trust, and I think I can make this a little bit thinner. And because I want to use as little material as possible, because you're gonna have a lot of these, and different sizes of these, connected together to make your pieces and your parts and all that jazz. So they'll stack on each other. And they will also connect to each other to build large map pieces. This is a single piece. You'll have like 3x3, 2x1, different size pieces. I am going to call this piece good here, and I'm going to print it and test it to see and make sure all the locking and everything works together. And if it does, I'll be able to go past there. We are also going to have different top pieces and side pieces you can put on to make it look nice in the end. So this is just kind of a part of the skeleton of the map. So let's now save as, and I didn't do 0.0. Wow, I was sloppy on this title. 0.002. Okay, save. And let's also let's go to object. Let's export. This is an STL, and this we will just name it base tile, and it's ready for me to print. Yay! Anyways, that's actually about all I have. So we're going to be ending the stream here in just a second. Yeah, we've been going for about an hour, so that's cool. We are going to be posting the video of the Gatekeepers thing separate, probably tonight around 1 or 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I don't know, depends on when I get around to it. Some point. We'll be posting that as a separate video just to say, hey, the Gatekeepers is cool. But I wanted to introduce it in this live stream and, yeah, go from there, see what you guys' thoughts were. I actually really like how this piece came out. I really hope that it's pretty. I don't know if it's pretty, it's going to be useful. I hope that it works out. We are going to, ooh, this is a thinner wall right there. Why is that wall so thin?
Because it feels like it.
Every other one of these
Don't
is
judge it for its body.
thick.
No body shaming.
Okay,
here.
actually I'm not done yet. I've got to fix that wall. So let me go into Documents, Blender, and delete the base tile STL file because I don't want to accidentally print that. Got a little bit more to edit. We are just about done. Not that one. Where's the ultra? This is the ultra thin one. Just eyeball this. That looks about the same as the other ones. I don't know why that one, even that's a little off, isn't it? Why? Why did this not, like, why is that one off-centered? Oh, but then it's gonna, okay. Well, I'm gonna print this. Now that's thick enough, at least it'll print. And I'll fix it if I have to. Let's see how well it comes out. So let's now save this again as 2 or 3 now, and then export STL base tile, export STL, and done. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you want a better explanation, anyone who got this far, watch like the first probably 5 minutes after the trailer. Or I don't know what you call that, trailer for Gatekeepers. It's just Gatekeepers promo, whatever. I don't know what you call it. Anyways, watch for the first 5 minutes after that. I go into a lot more detail and explain a whole lot better. But I am off now. This has been fun. Thank you all for watching. Peace.